Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Liam Douglas here, and in today's video we're doing an unboxing review of the XBotGO Smart AI Gimbal for shooting sports. But before we get into all of that, let's go ahead and roll the intro. Okay, so today we're going to take a look at the XBotGO Smart AI Sports Gimbal. Now, this video is not sponsored in any way. The company did reach out to me and ask me if I wanted to review this product, and I thought it was absolutely cool idea, so I said, sure, absolutely. Now, they have no input in this video. They're not going to see the video before you, the general public. They're not paying me, nothing like that at all, for full transparency. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here. So in the box, we have a nice soft carrying bag. We have our instruction manual, and then we have the actual XBotGO Smart AI Gimbal, which is right here. And we do have a little mini tripod for tabletop use. We have the USB A to C charging cable. It does charge via USB-C, which is absolutely awesome. And we even have a physical remote control that you can use so you can control your smartphone and the gimbal from a distance when you're out shooting sports. So the whole idea behind this gimbal is basically designed to be a robotic cameraman. So if you're one of those parents out there that loves to go and shoot video of your kids' sports, whether it's soccer, football, baseball, anything like that, you can use the Smart AI Gimbal to make your life easier, because you can basically have your own little robot cameraman. So let's go ahead and unfold this thing. So it unfolds fairly easily. On the front, we have our controls. We have our dial to pan and tilt and all that good stuff. We have our power button as well as vertical and horizontal button here. And then over here, we have our mode button. And on the side here, we have a slide switch, selector switch, and on this side, we have a trigger, just like most any other gimbal. So it does include pretty much all the features and functionality that you could need in a smartphone gimbal. And it does have a USB-C port for charging, and it does have the battery indicators down the front right here with a little battery symbol at the bottom of the stack of LED lights to indicate the charging. So this thing is basically super easy to use. So all you have to do is mount your phone in it, and it even has a sticker that tells you which way to point your camera in case you're not sure. So we just go ahead and slip it in here, and we are all set as far as that goes. We have it mounted in the gimbal, and then I can just press the power button to turn it on. There we go. So now we have it turned on, and I can push the button and make it change between vertical and horizontal, quick and easy. Just like most smartphone gimbals can do this, so that comes in absolutely handy. Because chances are, if you're shooting sports of your kids, especially an outdoor sport, or even basketball, I guess, you're gonna wanna shoot horizontal so that you can get maximum field of view on the basketball court, soccer field, football field, baseball field, whatever the case may be. So once we have it in the gimbal, our phone is in the gimbal, then we can go ahead and launch the XBotGO app. And I can show you the app here. So this is the app itself. Hopefully you can see that there. And so when you go to use this, you actually will press the little camera icon in the app, and you're going to tell it what you want to shoot. It's got a menu of selections of different sports. So we've got soccer, basketball, football, lacrosse, ice hockey. We have a follow me mode. We have tennis. And so there's a variety of sports that you can shoot with this thing, and you're pretty much covered, which is really handy. So you would choose your sport. Now, in my case, in my example video, I was shooting my grandson Kendrick at soccer practice. So I'm going to choose soccer and then press next. And it'll ask you how many players are going to be on the field at a time. You can select, if you know the exact amount, small would be 5 by 5, medium is 7 by 7 or 9 by 9, and a large team is 11 by 11. And it even lets you select the age group, under 14 or over 14. So that is pretty cool. And it just makes things a lot easier. Then you hit start recording, and we skip the dialogue, blah, 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 all that good stuff. And then we have the app, and there is the camera app for the XBotGO. Now, once you set this thing up, you have to point it, you have to put it on the sidelines at about the center point of the field. And in a lot of outdoor sports, especially the center of the field would be marked with like a chalk outline or whatever the case may be. And you just set it there on the tripod and let this thing go. They recommend you put it up as high as possible on your tripod while still being stable. And then you just hit record and let it do its thing. And it's going to track all of the players as they're playing the sport. It will swivel and pan on its own up and down the field to follow the action. And it just makes your life super, super easy as far as all of that is concerned. Now, in the app itself, we have, it's going to be hard for you to see the icons, but we have go back to home, and then we have other different modes, scoreboard. We have select screen resolution, 720, 1080p. We also have, let's see here, and we can go back to the next one. And that one's not telling me what it does. And we can go back to recording settings. I hit the icon for that. You can set all your settings for the recording. And over here you have hide icons. And then you have live turn on, so you can live stream as well with this app. So it's pretty cool. The app is really great. It's super stable. I had no issues with it whatsoever. But let me go ahead and share a couple of minutes of footage from my grandson Kendrick's soccer practice. It wasn't an actual game, and it is younger kids, so keep that in mind. But you'll see in my example video that this smart AI gimbal did a fantastic job of tracking the kids up and down the field completely by itself.
Drop. If you're playing defense, drop in.
Alex, stay back this way. Send the ball. Stay back this way. Come, lock him. Do it. Back up to the goal, dude. Back up this way.
Alex, push up, buddy. Alex, I want you further up until the ball's played in. Now drop in. Now drop in. You got Cam behind you. Alex, come here, buddy.
Lock that boy in the first.
Come here. You're all right.
Get it, Kendrick.
The ball's up. Push up front. Move up. The ball's moving back like it's there. The ball's up there. I need you to push up. That's exactly how I want you to push. Basically, sometimes I'm going to move up. You move up with it. The ball's moving back into the net. You're going to drop back. But if it's on your side, you're going to drop back. That's a lot of information to take on.
Go get.
But you'll work on it. There's a lot of physics. There you go. Gavin, turn.
Gavin.
Look up, Gavin. Good ball.
Now, as you were able to see in my example footage, the gimbal did a great job of tracking the players up and down the field. Now, again, this was younger kids at soccer practice, so we didn't have the kind of action you would have at a full-blown game. This is the kids. A lot of the kids are still learning the ins and outs of playing soccer and things like that. So I didn't have an opportunity to shoot a full-blown game while I had the gimbal. I was trying to. There were no sports activities going on in my hometown of Roxborough that I could film, so I had to wait until we came back up here to New York again and get the help of one of my grandkids. I was originally going to bring all of them here to this park, and just have them run up and down the field and have the gimbal film them. But luckily, Kendrick had a soccer practice, so that worked out really great. I was able to use it to film all of the kids as they run up and down the field. And that's the really cool thing about the XBotGO is the fact that it can track multiple subjects at once and follow the action up and down the field. To me, it's just absolutely fantastic. This is one of the coolest little gadgets that I've ever had the opportunity to try. And I'm not just saying that because they sent me one to try. It's actually a really great product. Now, just to let you know about full transparency in my videos, I will tell you honestly, I was sent one of these a couple of months back, and the first one I got was actually defective right from the factory. It happens. Technology, you can have, you know, a ghost in the machine, a gremlin, one that slips through QC that doesn't work quite right. So I reached out to the company. I let them know. I said, hey, this one doesn't seem to pan and move on its own at all. I tried all the functions, tried resetting it multiple times, repairing it with my phone, updating the software via the app, nothing. But they were kind enough to send me a second one, and this one works perfectly. So as you were able to see from my sample footage, it did a great job of tracking the kids. Now, the device is compatible with both iOS and Android, so you can use it with either one. So no worries there. I don't want the Android users to think they're being left out because it does work with both smartphone platforms, basically both operating systems, if you will. So there you have it. This is the XBotGO Smart AI Sports Tracking Gimbal. It is absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend it for those of you that want to shoot action video of your kids, whether they're playing soccer, baseball, football, tennis, whatever the case may be, basketball. You can use this to make your life easier because you can just get yourself a decent tripod. They even offer a tripod you can get with this that works really well. And you can just set it on the tripod, have your phone in the gimbal, have it powered on, select your sport, number of players, age group, hit the record button, and then just step back and enjoy watching the game while this smart AI gimbal does all the work for you. So there you have it, your own smart AI sports tracking cameraman, and you don't even have to feed it. How about that? All right, that's going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch it. Please remember to subscribe down below, turn on all notifications, and if you want to get one of your own XBotGO gimbals, I have a link down in the description just for you. All right, I will see you in the next video.